Hey everybody, and welcome to my toaster that is my computer. I literally cannot screen record with my nice webcam. Look, it's kind of nice. It costs money. It's better than this built-in one. And so if I plug in this and my capture card, I lag out on the other screen. So, I've been trying to work it for like, I don't know, 3 damn years, but it's not going to work, and I am frustrated, so I want to play this game. Going to play. Gonna use my battle box. Been using this team for the past 2 episodes. I like this team. This is a nice team. I like this team. I saw some guy in LA doing that one time on a bench. Wow. Why did all of my score and everything get reset? That doesn't make any sense unless they reset the whole thing. Is this a new season for online battling? I think so. It must be. It must be, because they took away all my points. So that's kind of low. That's okay. We are playing Slag Smacker. He is running Raichu, Venusaur, Sword, Hippo, Gyarados, and Moth. Ooh. Okay, he's got some good options here against Rain. Namely, the fact that he can set up Sand to get rid of my Rain. He's got Gyarados, he's got Raichu, he's got Venusaur, he's got Moth for my Hydreigon. But that's about it, unless he's running some kind of Ice Fang on Gyarados. Could be Mega Gyarados, could be Mega Venusaur. Could be both, with the option for either one. He's got Raichu for Talonflame. He's in a pretty good position. He's got Aegislash for my Kangaskhan, and he's got Intimidate. So, this is going to be interesting. Could lead Rain. What is he going to lead with? A lot of times, I mean, Hippo's slow, so he could lead Hippo to try to get around it. I'm thinking Hydreigon's got a pretty good matchup here, except for against Moth. So can I get away from Moth? Hydreigon next to, Ludicolo's got a good fake out. So does Kangaskhan. I bet you it's running Flame Body on Moth just to burn me, and I don't want that to happen. I would go with Talonflame to try to protect Hydreigon from Moth, but if he leads Intimidate with Gyarados, I could be in trouble. I'm going to go with Ludicolo, because if I put Politoed in the back, and I want Politoed here, because he does some good damage, and he's fast, I can switch into Politoed and have like a nice Ludicolo up and fast and ready to KO. A lot of these things at least do damage before it goes down. It is Assault Vest. And then my last guy, it's either Kangaskhan or Talonflame. I'll go Kangaskhan. Ah, did I make it? We'll find out. Okay, it was a big call between whether I wanted to be able to touch Sword versus did I want to be able to priority, attack Moth and Venusaur if I need it. So whether I'm afraid of Raichu or not. And I think, let's see. I mean, Bird doesn't have a great switch in, so Bird might have been better overall, but I think I went with Kangaskhan. I'll double check right here. He does lead with Raichu and Gyarados, kind of like we talked about. My Hydreigon being awesome, going to be able to take any kind of HP Ice Raichu's going to throw at me. I did end up getting Kangaskhan, by the way. Intimidate's not really threatening me much. Is Gyarados going to go up? I'm going to Dark Pulse the Gyarados, kind of like I did in Game 1 of my Nationals Finals, just because he has an Aegislash as well. But I'm also going to fake it out as well, because I'm expecting a fake out from Raichu. If I do fake it out, though, he's going to Encore me the next turn, but that should be fine. I should be fine. So I'm doubling up on this Gyarados, mainly because I'm not too afraid of Raichu. And trying to just equalize that fake out. He goes for a fake out on Ludicolo. Interesting choice. Big fat Dark Pulse. Now if I had Draco Meteored, I'd probably get the KO depending on the HP investment. I don't know what kind of investment that is. It seems pretty bulky if that was a crit. It only did that much damage. So that's good information. I'm at 90 HP. I don't want to take... What kind of damage will take from HP Ice? I'm not really sure, actually. So I'm going to switch to Politoed just to speed up my my Ludicolo for the following turn. And I don't want to take an HP Ice or another Ice Fang. There's no way he's going to Thunderbolt into Hydreigon. He'd much rather do that into, say, you know, Ludicolo. So I should be fine here. Gyarados is going to be scared, probably. So I'm going to Scald into Raichu. Only because it probably has a Sash. And next turn when I'm fast, I don't want to have to double into it to get rid of it and protect Politoed. I'd rather just threaten it with either of these two and KO it the following turn. So going for that damage to break the Sash and make sure that I have a safe play next turn with either Politoed or Ludicolo into Raichu so I can handle the opponent's teammate. Being either Gyarados if he doesn't switch, or probably, I don't know, what is he going to switch to? Didn't switch, he Vault Tackles. Please don't do Politoed. Okay. Jeez, look at that. He was just going to let Gyarados die. Ice Fang's Politoed. Here comes my Scald. At least I'm going to be fast now. Jeez, that Vault Tackle was strong. So, if it was sashed, I'm not sure if it took Life Orb damage. I wasn't paying attention. I was just too surprised. But, if it was sashed, he broke his own sash. So, good news. And that was some good news. That's probably going to be his Mega. He doesn't have a Mega Gyarados. I think we're pretty safe to assume that. I do have Kangaskhan in the back, so I'd rather do some damage. See, Ludicolo, I wish I'd Protect right now. I'd go into Gyarados and then I'd hit Gyarados and then let Venusaur hit into Ludicolo. He's probably going to take a Ludicolo, but I don't want to switch in anything because I don't want Kangaskhan to take damage, and Hydreigon's already been hurt. So I'm going to double up on Gyarados, fully expecting him possibly to Protect, and if not, I'm expecting Ludicolo to go down this turn. Most people target Ludicolo because he's got the Swift Swim. It's scary when he's that fast. He doesn't know I have a Scarf Toad yet. Alright, so that didn't do a ton of damage, but I figured, whatever, I doubled into it. I'll get rid of the Gyarados. If this Gyarados is gone, no threat of Intimidate later, so gonna be able to hit this Mega Venusaur pretty hard. Hopefully with Rain up for a couple turns, Synthesis isn't gonna be as great. He goes for Politoed, which I survived, so I don't know. Personally, would I have gone for Ludicolo? I don't know. I'm pretty sure he gets the KO from there. I would have gone for Ludicolo if I were him. I would have Sludge Bombed into Ludicolo. But maybe he expected me to Protect. But I showed Fake Out, so that would have meant I wasn't running Ice Beam. That's questionable. Politoed, Ludicolo out here on the field. Politoed's only usefulness is to hit Shield right now. Ludicolo, too, pretty much. I don't want to switch anything in, like I said. So I'm going to Scald, and I'm actually going to double Scald into Shield. They really can't touch Mega Venusaur, but I'm not in any hurry to take it out because my back two will do some good damage to it. Might as well get up this damage here so I'm not forced into hitting it with a Sucker Punch or something later and not KOing it and giving it weakness policy. So rather just let this happen. And plus, if he double KOs me, which I'm hoping for, it's looking like it's going to happen unless he Flash Cannon. Aerial Ace. Oh, what? What? To be honest, I didn't even know Sword got Aerial Ace, but that's cool. That is cool. That is cool. Now, what do we have here? What do we have here? Sword's probably going to Protect, because I'm faking out Venusaur. I don't want it to do anything weird. Is Sword going to Protect, or is he going to go for like a... We could be running Sacred Sword or something and hit Hydreigon. And I don't want that to happen. So I'll Dark Pulse. I think he's going to King Shield. But if he's running Aerial Ace, I really can't anticipate him to do anything. So I'm going to fake out Venusaur to be safe. Dark Pulse into Shield. Soon to be Shield. Just to make sure he doesn't go into Shield mode and Bone me. I mean, to stay in attack mode and Bone me if I doubled into Venusaur. Because I need to take out Shield if I want Kangaskhan to win this game. So let's not let him... let's not over-predict something or under-predict. Let's just play it safe. He did transform. Yeah, I figured as much. Wish I had a charger here for my dying DS, but that's okay. There's the protect. That's fine. Here comes a fake out. 1, 2. Dark Pulse isn't going to get him, but that's okay. Venusaur flinched. That's right. I have an option here to either return or to, do whatever into Venusaur. I could return a Power Punch. I want the flat damage of return, so that way, if he puts me to sleep, if he puts Kangaskhan to sleep, I can at least get him with Dark Pulse the next turn. Once Shield goes down, I'm really hoping his best chance of victory right now is double protecting with Shield, getting off the double protect, KOing Hydreigon with a Sludge Bomb. That's my worst case scenario. Okay, so he went for the 50-50. It's not going to work out. I got to return. Boom, big damage. If I had Dark Pulsed into Venusaur the previous turn, I would have been safe. So, but this will go down. I wasn't confident enough into my opponent's abilities that I wanted to go for that. He goes to the Sludge Bomb, so this was the right play in this situation. I don't think it's even going to KO. Oh, wow. Okay. So, it KOs because of the poison. That's a good roll. I'm glad now that the King Shield didn't go off, or else I'd be in some trouble. It wasn't leftovers, Aegis Slash, though, so it would have come down to some Sucker Punch shenanigans, because he can't go and sub and stuff. He has no HP. But, if I had been poisoned anyway, guys, I would have been able to survive it. Hit the Venusaur, hit the Aegis Slash, and taken the game either way. So that 10% could have been bad if his 50% had hit, but even then, what is he running? King Shield, Aerial Ace, probably 2 other attacking moves. It would have come down to some mind games to see if he could have done enough damage within these next 22 minutes before I got him with a Sucker Punch. But either way, that happened, so that's good. I mean, like I said, my opponent had a pretty good team against Rain. Venusaur, Gyarados, that's stuff you don't want to, play against. He had Sand, he didn't bring it because I was super affected. But even leading Rain mode against stuff that has a good matchup against Rain, you can kind of work around it. I like that the Ludicolo lead with something else, and I can fake out and make a safe switch either that first turn or make a safe attack to counter their own fake out. And with a powerhouse like Hydreigon, Specs Hydreigon, you chunk a lot of things. You saw how much damage I did to Gyarados. Albeit it was a crit. However, I should two-shot it anyway, unless that thing is... I don't know. I probably would have two-shot it anyway. It would have had to have been... I don't know, like max special defense, max HP, for that not to have happened. But the following turn, I could have easily just... my Ludicolo outsped it, so he probably didn't have any... He didn't have any speed in it, that's for sure. Probably could just double into the Gyarados the following turn. Anyway, guys, that was this battle. I guess my score got reset, so I'm going to be starting over from 1500. That was good. That was good. I think we're on a good roll. And I'll catch you guys next time. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and thanks for watching.